So let's take where we are here and we'll start to add some random scaling of our objects into here. Again, what we'll need to do is find out exactly which primitive we're looping over here. And then we'll use that as a random seed for a scale value. So again, we'll just select this and choose create meta import node. And now we will call this place Greeble meta. Dive into here, and we'll need a parameter that we can use to call that in. So I'm just going to press tab and type parameter. I know that that is an integer, so we will call this Greeble seed, or iteration seed, maybe that might be a little better, or iteration, even a little more meaningful. That's fine. And again, we'll use that same detail attribute that we did before, the detail expression. So detail, parenthesis, quote, dot, dot, slash, place, Greeble, meta, comma, quote, iteration, quote, comma, 0, and then parenthesis. And then diving inside here, what we're going to do is put down a transform matrix. Not this transform, but this one right here. And we're just going to insert that into our position here. So we're going to modify our position before it gets fed into everything else. We'll just make it sure that's wired up to everything. It is. So we are going to use this iteration for the seed for a random value. So I'm putting a random here, just wiring iteration right into there. And we'll give ourselves controls for min and max scale. So putting a fit range here and just putting the value straight in. Middle click here, promote, middle click, promote. And we'll call this min scale. Make sure that defaults to 1. And we'll call this max scale. We're just going to wire that right into our scale here. Now let's take a quick look and make sure that that's working. Yes, that is. Now, one thing you'll notice is that our pivot point is off. We're not actually pivoting from the center of our object here. So let's go ahead and fix that. So for pivot here, I believe we need a 0.5 on the X and then 0.5 on Y. And we'll keep 0 where it is so that the bottom of our object always sits on top of the polygon there. Okay, so let's save this and then save our file.